This article by Stephen Heyman has a section called Classical versus Modern Free Speech Theory. And some of this will sound like a review of what has been presented before, but he's putting it together in a slightly different way. He said that the classical theory regards values of free speech as a relatively unified whole, whereas modern justifications are represented as distinct from or opposed to one another. So the older view, our values of free speech, they can all fit together. They all work together. The modern view is all these conflicting ideas, conflicting rights. The classical view justified free speech on intrinsic grounds as rights of human nature and our citizenship. The modern view focuses on individual and social interests. Progressive jurisprudence recast our rights as interests and says that the individual interests have value as long as they promote those of society. So we can have our own individual interests, but they only have value if they're promoting, again, the common good. The individual rights were absorbed into the idea of social interests. So somehow, over the decades and centuries, instead of individuals having rights, being able to say what they please, do as they please, within certain bounds, of course, that our individual rights are not important anymore. It's the social interests. How does this look for society? The author says that the classical view has a relationship between three entities: those who desired to speak or listen to others speak, those whose rights might be affected by that speech, and the state that was bound to respect and protect the rights of both sides. The First Amendment problems, so to speak, can be seen in terms of bipolar opposition between the state and those who wish to engage in freedom of expression. Classical view versus modern view. Natural rights? Nope. Now we have social interests. Quite the change. What have been the consequences of this change? What do you think? The next section will look at the dilemma of modern First Amendment theory. Who knew that something as simple as the right to express yourself could result in a dilemma? But here we are.